parents need to be more involved with your children. Be more involved. Be proactive with your children.
We are following some breaking news out of Nashville, Tennessee, where law enforcement has responded to a shooting at Antioch High School. And I did want to share this social media post from Metro Schools saying, announcement, Antioch High School is on a lockdown due to shots being fired inside the school building. Metro police are on the scene. The person responsible for the shooting is no longer a threat. We will be gathering students in the auditorium and will provide information on the very latest. I also wanted to show a live look of Nashville to you at this hour as we continue to follow this breaking news, as police have responded to a shooting at Antioch High School, and sharing a little bit more from Metro Nashville Police, saying that the shooting is under investigation. According to police, 3 people have been injured, including the suspect who shot himself. And so they are reunifying parents and students at a nearby area. Buses will be taking students there. We did want to share the very latest out of Nashville with you. As of now, we do not know whether there is going to be a press conference. I imagine that will be the case. Police haven't said exactly when they plan to share any more.
Shooter is a coward for sure. I hate hearing these stories of the police shooting. You know, this just happened today in Tennessee, and it sucks. But we need to have more measures in schools to protect our kids that are just trying to get an education, trying to better themselves. You know, a lot of these kids don't have to be in school. A lot of them could be cutting class and getting into trouble, doing drugs, selling drugs, committing their own crimes. I mean, they're trying to get an education, and there's troubled people, kids, that think that they need to shoot up a school to prove a point, or whatever, for whatever reason they do it. There needs to be more police measure in schools. A lot of people did not like the fact of, you know, having military veterans patrol school entrances with rifles or pistols, or they felt that too much police presence would kind of scare children. But I think this needs to be taught. This needs to be taught to kids, that don't be scared of police presence. You shouldn't be, we as a whole society should not be grooming our kids to hate, be scared, or be afraid in any way to law enforcement of any kind. Because the moment they get to an age where they're responsible enough to be on the road, buy alcohol, do all these things as an adult, they still have that fear of police where they need to evade them every single time. Just do the right thing. Be a good person. How do you do that? You preach it to the kids from the beginning. We have to come up with some ideas to prevent these school shootings, because we can't have this keep happening until it personally affects you, whoever's watching, you or your family member that have kids. If you have kids, why are we waiting for that moment to come? I don't want these moments to come. We have to take action. We have to take action now. I'm hoping President Trump, after seeing this come out, I want him to really have some ideas, because this year, his first 100 days, is all about action for him. So let's see what type, if any, implementation of action would be put in place for schools to prevent these school shootings.
Chief John Drake.
Thank you, Don, and thank you all for being here during this unfortunate time. What we know thus far is that we had a male student that was 17 years old that rode the bus this morning to Antioch High School. During the course of the morning, this individual made his way to the cafeteria, where he then confronted a 16-year-old, as we identified as a female Hispanic student, fired, striking her. She is deceased. There is another male, 17-year-old young man that was wounded with a graze wound, and he has been treated at Vanderbilt and released. The shooter was 17 years old. He entered into the cafeteria, firing multiple rounds in the cafeteria, striking her, and then before pulling the weapon on himself. From that point, at 11:11, we started receiving calls for service. Officers responded and found the male shooter deceased in the cafeteria. We've been working with our state and federal partners on the identification and notifications of all. From that point, our SWAT team began systematic searches throughout the entire school to make sure there weren't any more victims or shooters within the school. We did not find any more. Since that time, we have started a family assistance center where we've worked very closely with Metro Schools. The Family Safety Center is right behind us at the Ascension Medical Center. We are systematically releasing young students to that location to be connected back with their parents. We've done that systematically so we wouldn't overload the parents or the school system, so that we could get everyone back connected. The investigation is still very much ongoing as to a motive. We're looking into that. There are some materials on the internet that we're looking at that's under the investigation on the initial stages.
This is so sad and unfortunate. Not only do we have a kid dead, but we have a bunch of students that are now traumatized from this situation. And now this is what they're going to be remembering. The kids that were actually there that witnessed this tragedy happening. We can't allow this to continue to happen. We need to start implementing action to prevent these type of situations from happening. Parents need to be more involved with your children. Be more involved. Be proactive with your children. A lot of parents, I know personally, that have created some boundaries with their kids to a point where they don't know who their kids are once they reach a certain age. Especially being 16, 17 years old. A lot of kids get disconnected from their parents because of social media, friends, just anything. Parents, you need to beat that system and indulge yourself with your kid and knowing who they are and continuing helping them, shape them into being good human beings and good adults when they graduate and finish high school. This is very sad. If you guys have any questions or anything that you'd like me to react to, this is just recent. I'm doing some live news feeds that are just coming out today, so I'm trying to be up to date and publish as soon as possible. If you like the video, please like the video. If you'd like to subscribe, please subscribe. Until next time, guys. Peace out.